We are live. Shareable link. Let's share the link. All right. Let's see, low risk open. So we swept some liquidity to the short side right before open. And we are at 21,704. So we're gapping down pretty nicely, downside model. Moving averages right here. So a spike into this down. We also have this descending channel that keeps getting respected. High, low. Low risk pre-market entry could be interesting. If anything, this might have been a short, but not super. Don't expect this trend to get respected once the market opens per se. All right, so this is an interesting outside short trigger here. Kind of expect it to dip down into this inefficiency and hit the mid of yesterday. So I will take if I get another chance for a low risk pre-market short trigger, I will take it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so market opens in 1 minute. I'm looking at the 15-second chart here. Interesting possible short trigger. Getting ready to print right before open here. Ooh, hard to take that. It's an ugly trigger. It's more of a doji. Hard to take that. Inside down close. Yeah, too close to open. Not that clear. No way to get break even before open. Nice. Tagging the moving average right. Open. Let's see. Top of this channel. Would be funny if this channel does hold. This nice swing here. One thing I want to look at is the last swing from regular trading. I'm going to go ahead and call it this here. And we'll put the open range gap on here. Don't normally do this on the 15-second chart, but it's fine. Let's see, open range gap. Back to electronic trading hours. And all right, 200 period moving average based on the 1 minute chart. And we're almost tapping this liquidity. So big sell off, maybe profit taken or just orders at the open. Last week they did a lot of this down model, and then so down overnight, up during regular trading hours. And let's see, I want to keep this on here, and I'll just make it a trend line instead of a channel for now. Inside down close right here. A little too much momentum for me to try to take a short here. Also have Powell speaking at 10. So what could be the agenda on a day like today? So we disrespected the 20, maybe test the 200 right near this liquidity, near this institutional level. Depending on how long it takes to get from here to here, maybe we reverse here at news. Not exactly sure yet. All right. Ooh, got my nap in, got my workout in, some hydration. My little footies on, nice and comfortable. All right. Boom. So, inside up close on the 1 minute was the nice pre-market low risk entry. I was too dialed in on the 15-second. Can only look at so many things at once. But there it is. Inside up close, the bar right before open. You do get stopped out break even if somehow you're break even by then, and this is only a 5-point move against you, so it's not too bad. All right, so here we are getting close to the 200. We got a little not sure what that is in terms of session liquidity. Nothing. We're at about the mid range of London. London's highs are at 21,788. 21,788. So this is London's highs here. Right there. Down to the 15-second chart. Okay. Tempting to take this, but so much momentum. You don't want to really try to pick the top on the first signal. Very tight channel. You have midnight right above. This is a level though, obviously. It's interesting. It's a consequent encroachment of a weekly wick, institutional contraction, a point, but just too much momentum to step in front of it here with the first trigger. Maybe a second trigger here at midnight open might be worth looking at a short. All right, so that is a second chance and a second trigger. Didn't quite reach midnight though. Interesting short right there. Sure is. The longer we stay sideways, the more I like it to eventually fail here. But again, maybe this level here, somewhere in this area, is a little bit more of a convincing reversal point. These are going to be the early eager shorts. Maybe people that missed the long, that have FOMO, or want to try to go short out of spite, or just people that have a short bias in general. They're just a little eager. So midnight open in this little box area. Some early shorts got punished already. That's a no trigger, no trade somehow. Not enough push up after this close. Meaning the wick here isn't long enough to create a the type of signal that I look for, which is really a divergence slash inefficiency. Second chance, lower high, possible short signal right there. But yeah, you definitely want to think that London highs are about to get tapped. Ooh, so close. We are on the minis too, so nice short trigger. Nice short trigger right at London high, but didn't take London high. Inside down on the 1 and the 30. Very tempting. Nice looking candle. This is a nice looking reversal. All three of these are really nice. I like the look of them. Not sure if I like it for 15 points or what have you. Let me see. Top step. Consistency rule. I passed a Apex eval yesterday. Basically one trade. Let's see. If your best day equals or exceeds 50% of your profit target, you'll need to continue trading until your best day. All right, so given that that's the fact, we want to try to basically have 3 $1,000 days. So let's go for 40 ticks. 40 ticks with it's 200 ticks I need. 200 divided by 40 is 5. All right, let's try this. Okay, so this does make sense. Tapping right back down in the CE, institutional contraction zone. And we didn't actually take London's high, so this is a type of double top situation happening here. Nice looking wick on the 5, but you still have a minute left for it to close. Lower high, second chance reversal signal right at midnight open. Interesting short right there. I do like this short. I was looking at the 5-minute chart, so I turned my head away. Still kind of think that maybe these London highs are going to get tapped. So, given that, I don't love it. Normally, maybe a little bit more eager to try this long, but as of now, I don't love it. Initial imbalance was right at the open here. First inefficiency created on the 1-minute chart. Let's go back to the 15-second. All right, this is another 1, 2, 3 chances to take a short here. Just don't love that price might want to just push up one more time here. So just really could see price kind of gravitate up one more time. And we have news in 20 minutes too, so could maybe start to consolidate until then. If anything, a possible long right here to target London highs could be very interesting. Didn't trust it. I don't know why. Just not trusting that long. That is a nice long signal. And I just said, you have this. I just, something's unconvincing about this right now. Can't quite put my finger on it. I think we're kind of in a weird trap zone between midnight open, London high, this institutional level, 200 period moving average. Not quite of enough bottom. I mean, this is a little bit of a V reversal to play. So once this gets taken, maybe we're at the bottom of this channel. A little deeper thrust into here could be good. If I get super tight risk here with the inside up close, that could be something. Yeah, this is better long. Still not the best that I've ever seen. So top set consistency rule. Your best day cannot be no greater than 50% of your profit target. So considering I have 285 in the account, I could in theory have two $1,400 days, and then that would put me where I need to be. Let's do some math here. 1,400 divided by 5. I need a total of 280 ticks. 280 divided by, let's say, 40 equals 7. Let's try it. I'm going to trade 7 minis going for 10 points to make 1,400. And hopefully, little bear flag here. Hopefully, that'll put me just under 50% of the target. And then I'll have to do the same thing another day. And then I'll be funded on this account. So somehow I sniffed out a momentary consolidation here. All right, so a lot of longs going to get sucked in here. Above average volume, breaking out of the channel. Liquidity above. Not super sure why I'm not one of them. It's a little bit of a momentum trade, which I don't take many of because it's also hard to distinguish entering here from chasing. Not that the probability isn't in your favor for it to continue. It's just your stop has to be further. And if you get in the habit of jumping in these big bars like that when you trade the way I do, definitely encourages chasing price. But I do take them sometime, and this is why, because the probability does shift in these moments for price to continue. Now, how much will I actually trust a reversal here at London High? Not exactly sure. If I would have had what it takes to enter on this first long signal that I called out and then just held through all of this, I would be good to go. We'll just have to see. Pretty steep situation there. See, I'm wondering if I should try to wait for news here. But I could see news popping off somewhere around initial imbalance. We have a gap above, it looks like. Let's just see this. We have a gap above up here, and we have a gap below. So new day opening gap is up there. So price opened and just sold off. So there's no wick. I don't believe there's a wick on the daily. Let's just look at this. Yeah, there's no upper wick whatsoever. So are we going up just to touch yesterday's high, put in a wick, and then come back down. Not sure, but London's highs sure do look like low-hanging fruit at this point. And we are working with, I need 10 points. So let's measure 50% of this swing. Imbalance here. Ooh, big candle though. I was thinking about taking a long to tag this, but that's a big, could be a little stop hunt though. And this will trick people into getting short, like an inducement. That'll get, oh, this level's holding, and it starts to push down. All these people that were short are nervous. As it starts to push down, they get, eager to lock in their profits. They were worried about giving it back, but now it's pushing in their favor, so they're gonna push their stops closer here. And that is good for the big players who want the liquidity at that level, the orders to be sitting at that level. So right around here is where I would start to think about taking a long. Hard to pull the trigger on that. Not sure why. Hard to pull the trigger on that. That's what I like though. That was pretty much textbook. One tick from the 50% line. I think that's why I was a little hesitant with it. Now this is just funny. This is really frustrating the people that got long where I wanted to get long. Let's see. I believe I would have. Yep, it wouldn't have hit me out. It wouldn't have tagged me out yet. I'd still be in it. Probably would have got stopped out break even there, honestly. Inside down close on the 30, doji on the 30. That wick is pretty interesting for an entry. Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of people are sweating bullets right here. I'm not even in a trade and I'm sweating because I'm eager to take the trade because I really expect price to go up, but they're frustrating them real good at this point. Little, not the prettiest short trigger here, but short trigger nonetheless. Definitely like a long if we get back around here at this point. Now, see, you had some nice trend line liquidity that just got tapped. With this, we're at the 50%. Inside up close, possibly printing. I think we got equal lows, so it didn't print inside up close. I'm going to take it. Huh. Order rejected. Maybe I'm trying to trade too many contracts. Let's see. Top step 50K eval sizing. $50 micros. Looks like I can, so the maximum loss limit for the 50 micros, which I think 2 is the most I can trade. Interesting. I would have took a pretty nice L here probably. I'm glad it rejected me and just didn't fail me. That would have been gay. I've been trading this account for almost 2 months, pretty pretty methodically. Just taking the slow route, but I'm gonna actually just try to pass her here. Don't need want to keep paying this monthly fee for no reason. I'm ready to move on to the next phase of my trading career. Short signal on the 30. 1 minute is looking. This looks like a rally base rally, doesn't it? I mean, in terms of this leg, how much pullback do we have? Not much. And let's measure the 50% of opening price action. Let's see. All right, and then we'll measure 50% of this whole swing. There we go. Nice long trigger right there. That's pretty clean. Let's go back to our let's go for 15 points since we're only trading 2 contracts. There you have it. Aggressive short entry in this wick. Looks too aggressive. This is pretty nice though. This purple bar here, as you can see by the close of this bar. Boop. Kind of what you're waiting for, these overlapping inefficiencies, otherwise known as a balanced price range. You can make sure they're perfectly overlapping by doing that. Yeah, rally base rally. Nice reversal signal on the 30-second. Looks nice on the 30. This here. I don't want to get too eager to flip it. The news coming here could be drifting upward until the news hits here and then we push down, or drifting upward and it takes off, or sideways and it takes off. I don't think we go sideways and it pushes down though. And why is that? Because if it's going down, why not get a better price? And if it's going up, then they already know that. So why don't they get in before everyone gets in at news and pushes it up? All right, so London lows tagged as expected. Just, and here it's about picking your timing. I tried to click the button here. I was about 2.5 minutes early. I wouldn't say I was in the wrong spot. I mean, I wanted to enter here. The next entry I got was only 3 points away. So now this is interesting. Liquidity here. How strongly do I believe in the analysis that I gave you, that I don't think they want to go sideways and then dump. I think they either want to go up and dump or up and up. I don't think we go sideways right now. If that's the case, then we're either about to break through all this and continue. We're about to tag this and then push up. So tagging this makes a lot of sense. No, Cole. No, baby. Not today, Mom. Nope. No, ma'am. No. Up, up. Up, up. Come here. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Daddy's trying to work, okay? You're good. Good girl. Yeah. Let's get your blankets. My doggy has a licky allergy problem. All right, long trigger here on the 30, right at this institutional level. This is kind of what I was talking about. Um, let's track 50% of this leg to see if we get a clean rejection from it here, or if price wants to smash through it. Starting to think that right when price closes above these 50% legs, that's a entry opportunity. So what do we have here? We definitely have some type of contraction. This is midnight open is already right here, so I already have a nice landmark level mapped out, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother drawing one in. But you have an obvious agreement on price here at this level. Some price discovery, taking out highs, taking out lows. Like I said, when price right here closed above the 50% purple line of this swing, it's a type of long trigger. We'll see. At this point, I might take a low risk pre-news trade, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some vitamins right quick. Yurt. Good to come. Good evening. Good evening. All right, trade's happening in 30 seconds, so take a seat. There you go. Go down. Go down. Good girl. All right. So inside down close right here. Pretty nice short signal. Pre-news short. Definitely would be break even already. Yo, yo, yo. Interesting. See what this candle looks like. 3 seconds. I don't know if how much news this will really spike. Powell's talking, but what's he saying? No one knows yet. Yeah, so that's just liquidity providers pulling their orders, pulling the liquidity. So first people to hit buy or sell get. Yeah, this makes sense. Highs, lows, highs and lows. Push up here. Mm-hmm. Inside down close. Clean this up a little bit. That got tagged. So, yeah, tempting to think, tempting to want to hit the buy button here. But you got to remember, CPI is tomorrow. Powell's currently talking. Judas swing is definitely on the menu, meaning whichever way we go first is not the real way we're going. However, gap up here, closing the rest of the gap, all that makes sense. So it does make sense for us to just kind of whip on up there. It's doji bar. Maybe a little too aggressive for a long entry. Short trigger there. You don't want to get caught being short here just yet like this. Let's listen to Powell. Reversal in the minute and the 30. So honestly, this isn't my specialty, listening to live news and having it inform my trading decisions. Just listening for any obvious negative turn of events here and just watching how price reacts to it. Interesting. Closing this inefficiency here, tapping into this one here, back below midnight open there. Gaps above to be closed, and this is a nice bull flag here. So let's see what we want to do with this. Need a trigger though. I'm feeling like this is a decent place to enter long. Let's see. to the completion here. Short trigger right at the 50% level here. Very hard to pick a direction. News trading ranges here. Right at midnight open, we're in agreement. Looks like a stab down makes a lot of sense. Inside down closing a 30-second short signal. Nice short right there. Pushed up to reverse at news. Little bit like I expected it would. Here we go. Ooh, almost clicked buy right there. It's a little chasing. Like this wick. Oh no. Pocahontas. Pocahontas, what are you doing? I like these highs. I like this wick. I like that we tapped this liquidity, and I like that this is the 200 and institutional level for this little thrust here. Boom, here you go. Tempting to take that short. Tempting to take that short. Outside down trigger on the 30-second looks decent, and we got one on the 1 that's closing too. Also on the 5. This might be all the push we get from here, and these lows look pretty nice. Oh my God, lady, please. You are retarded. Sorry. Jesus, forgive me. Please forgive me. Lord. Interesting here. Lots of patience required for this situation. Inside down close right there. Decent risk. Nice. We're at this moving average on the 2 minute. I'll take this. I like all these wicks. I like this moving average. And I like that this failed to drop more. We got the gap, closing these gaps above, and you just got some targets up here that that could work out. So I took one contract off because we were pushing up. I wanted to sell in the strength. I didn't know how high we would get. I liked the profit on that. And then I couldn't modify my other orders, so I had to cancel them and then just put this stop in at break even, basically. Um, okay, no worries. 200 something bucks on that trade. Really hard to focus with this knucklehead jabbering in the background. Senator Warren urges you to bring down the rates because she's a freaking monetary policy genius, right? Bye bye. Looks like we got a little bear flag, which is also just really a bull trend, but we'll just have to see. Starting to trend up, higher lows, higher highs. Let's let's test this swing. Oh man, it is really hard to lend this lady the some grace. You are really nice looking long. That candle right there is nice. I could definitely have. I was just talking about higher highs and higher lows. Hmm. I entered here. I keep my stop under my entry candle and don't go break even. I'm still in the trade. Inside up close. Let's see if I can buy or sell 3. Spike down. Give me a long signal here. Maybe below this. One second. Babe, you got breakfast in the microwave. Welcome. Bull flag. Could really be in this learn. This is the kind of trade I want to learn to be in. I think we're going up here. That's what I said when I was in it. And it's going up there, so why am I not in it? Here we go. Let's go. Just waiting for another long signal here. Gotta be careful here. This could be a genuine top. First long trigger here in a bit. Nice. Okay, here we go. All right, so letting me sell 3 contracts. I like this wick. I like that it tapped midnight open. I like that we had this trend line here. And I felt like this was a stop hunt. I think we're still going up. "30-second, 1-minute triggers long here, both. 2.5 minutes left on the 5-minute candle. Yes, babe, we made a sale. I don't know what it is. Nice long trigger here. A little patient here. So now you got an inverted fair value gap. That's a fair value gap. And then you got an inverted one there. Yep. This is a cliffhanger right here. Nice. I'm curious. I'm not talking because I'm actually listening to this hearing, but I do like a long from here as a cliffhanger. Down close is the cliff, and this is the price is going to fall off of it. Just the opposite of a short. It's like a trampoline. Inside down close, I expect it to fail. Chasing price to get long here. Perfect. All right. That was the perfect trade for the perfect amount of profit I had to make to pass this account, hopefully in one day. Great day of trading. And that's going to be it for me. Y'all have a good one.